Good morning. It's Friday morning. This is day 5 being out here in Colorado. It's currently 5:24 in the morning. Today I have my first kind of big long run. I picked out a trail that I'm going to do today, and we'll see how it goes. This trail, I forget what it's called, but 10-mile run. It's got about 2,500 feet of vertical gain on it, and it gets up to about 12,500 feet or 12,300 feet, something like that. It might turn into a hike, I don't really know. We're gonna try and run it as best we can. So I'm gonna start packing up for that, and we'll be ready to hit the road soon. Made it to the trailhead. All right, trailhead is over. Maybe. Made it to the trailhead. 10-mile run. I'm bringing 500 mils of fluid. I have 2 soft flasks, one with electrolytes, one with water. I had 40 grams of carbs and 750 milligrams of sodium before I came here. I've never done this trail. I've never climbed this much elevation in this kind of run. A lot of firsts going on here. So let's just get ready and see how this adventure goes. naked belt, 2 flasks, electrolytes, no electrolytes, just water. It is a brisk 45 degrees this morning. So, probably keeping the long sleeve on to start. Alright, switching over to the GoPro for the rest of this until we get back. We just gotta finish loading up. Then it's off. Let's go. Cold fingers, man. Cold fingers. Alright, in addition to my hydration, I'm bringing 3 Science and Sport gels. So I don't actually have any really kind of plan for this run as far as pace or time or effort or anything. I'm just gonna go out there and enjoy the mountain. Have a darn blast. I don't know. Might just be my crazy ass as well. All right, phone.
We gifted, we winning, keep going, just finish. That Prada, that Louis, that Fendi, expensive. We gifted, we winning, keep going, just finish. That Prada, that Louis, that Fendi, expensive.
This trail's kicking my ass. It's a lot harder than it looks. So, just kind of walking here a little bit and running a little bit. Alright, about to cross over into mile 3. Still breathing hard. My plantar fascia's been giving me little problems in both feet, which is just so annoying. So, oh my god, this is steeper than steep. A lot of walking, probably 60% walking at this point, but heart rate's still working, so getting in shape. Whew. Then you get a little flat section like this, and just all right, about hit mile 5. And that's where the trail goes. I got lost. There was some kind of creek crossing, a river crossing that I couldn't really see, and so I got lost. So I think I'm a little bit over mileage is what I'm trying to say here. But now I think I don't really know how high this thing goes up. If this is like a all the way sort of gig, or I don't know. I mean, he stops at 12,000 feet, so maybe. I don't know what I got myself into here. So I don't know. I was only gonna do 10, but maybe I'll do this and then walk the last couple miles once I hit 10 on the way back. I don't really know, but Still feeling okay. Feet are finally loosened up. God, it's just like my legs are fine, and my lungs and my heart are just pounding out of my chest. So we'll see how long we can maintain. All right, I made it to the top of this ridge, or maybe the bottom of this ridge. That's where I came up. I think you can keep going up there, but I'm not. I'm already at 5.5 miles. Oh, I just got the hiccups. Dang it. Damn. Feel good. Look at this. See that little squirrel? Hey, little guy. That's awesome. You know, I'm gonna take a minute up here. I'll just talk about, you know, like I kind of said earlier, or in the last video rather. You know, oh my God, look at this squirrel. You must be really friendly, my friend. Anyways, excuse my hiccups. But like I said in the last one, you know, I just moved out here from Kansas, and this is exactly why. You know, I sat at a desk last year running a business in landscape that basically every hour I was watching videos about people doing this, and I was just kind of like, I feel like this is the time to go out and try to be out here, and I don't know, it's just kind of full circle. Well, I don't know, maybe it's the start of a circle. Regardless, absolutely amazing up here. So oh my gosh, before my hiccups get worse. Alright, can't look at the camera here, but headed down. I think we're about halfway down. God, I love going downhill. It's like fighter jet. Can't look at the views. Just your next 3 steps, you go from 14-minute miles to 7-minute miles real quick. See you at the bottom. All right, that's a wrap. All right, I'll throw the stats up on the screen. 10.5 miles. That was good. I didn't really know what to expect from that. The uphill was rough for sure. That might be actually the furthest up I've ever run as far as altitude ever. I think, I'll double check, but I think we got up to like 12.5 elevation. I'm not sure. White shoes aren't so white anymore. Love to see it. I'm gonna try and get one run like that every weekend, at the very minimum. It's very good at strengthening the legs to run that hard downhill, but it's also an extraordinary amount of wear on the old legs. I did get lost once. I think it's supposed to be 10 miles. And I did some weird half-a-mile loop thing because I took a turn, and next thing I know I was like running back up the same trail I just was on. So only a mishap. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go get some breakfast, so I'll see you back at home. All right, made it back. Opted for a little bit of gas station breakfast sushi. It's currently 9:42 a.m. No better time for sushi. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here and eat my breakfast. Like I said up at the summit there, this is all about why I wanted to come out here. That trail was a 4-minute drive from where I'm staying, and there's 50 other trails like that within the same amount of driving distance. It's just amazing to be out here. It's like, God, I've been thinking about this for so long. And so for it to like be the reality now, I've been looking for a job up here and all sorts of things, trying to figure out what to do in this city all by myself. But that's like such a highlight, and I'm just so happy that, you know, I made that jump. I thought about it forever. Like since I was like probably 14 years old, I thought about moving to Colorado. I want to go ski. I want to go run. I want to be in the mountains. I want to do everything. Like everything was the mountains. And you know, I started a business in Kansas. Was the reason I stayed there for as long as I did. And it seemed like every big time I had like a big growth point in the business, I was like, okay, either I'm going to grow in the business or we're going to go to Colorado. And like 5 times in a row, I picked the business. And then, you know, recently there was some land that was available to buy for my business out there. And, you know, I was looking at upgrading some stuff and all the stuff that comes with being a business owner. And this stupid Colorado conversation came up, and I was like, dude, if you say this one more, like if you keep saying Colorado and you're just like not doing it, like what are you doing? So you just got to take that faithful step sometimes, which is exactly what days like today remind me of. So that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Peace out.